Hello and welcome to Our Time, and welcome to my 600th episode of hosting Our Time. Well, while the show's already celebrated its 600th episode, I began hosting the program on the 39th show, which we recorded in this very studio on September the 11th, and it went to air on the 10th of October in 2011. After the untimely passing of our producer-director in January 2015, and when our guest coordinator Margaret retired, Lisa Stocko, Jan Day and I took over producing, and in 2017 I continued as the only producer. It's been an amazing experience to have chatted with over 1,600 guests over what is almost 15 years, most of which with my now retired co-host Janice Baker. Now, the crew on the show and the people behind the scenes, without whom we wouldn't have a show, have suggested that after so many episodes, they should be the ones asking me the questions. Bit of a frightening thought. So this is what's going to happen in this 1 hour special. Meet the Our Time crew. Although it's a bit different for me being interviewed rather than feeling comfortable. So I'm not sure what's about to happen. Ask me a question.
Well, how do you get your nail out though? Do you enjoy quarter? What's your shoe size?
Yeah, but no, hang on. You should be upstairs. Wait a minute. Hang on. Too many questions too fast. But also, you're the director. Why aren't you? You should be. Your audio. Camera, floor. Hey, you should go back to your positions, I think, and otherwise we'll be sitting here the whole show and nobody will know what to. Thank you. It's a lovely thought. I'm very nervous about this, I've got to say, to our two floor managers, our oldest floor managers. Okay, tell me about yourself and what you do here on the show.
So I'm a third year here at UniSA. I'm actually close to graduating, and I have been the floor manager at Our Time for the past 3 years, but I'm also very close to retiring.
As floor manager?
Yes.
Not from life?
Hopefully not.
No. Anna?
I have a second year student, so I'll be taking over floor managing, and I have a year to go in UniSA, and I've done just about everything.
Brilliant. All right, well, I'm yours to command.
Yeah, well, we were excited to do this, Malcolm, because you've been doing 600 episodes at this point.
Dangerous.
You're quite experienced with interviewing, but people don't really ask you questions. So we were actually really interested to see where you started. Okay.
Well, I started very young.
So we do what our generation does when they want to find out information about someone. We stalk them on social media. So we did a bit of digging, and we found a bunch of old clips and photos of your career.
Okay.
So why don't you tell
actually, this is where I started. My mum made me that costume, and it was for a church social or something. I was 3, I think. I was singing Little Mr. Baggy Britches' I Love You, which was a very popular song then.
Yep.
Oh, we've seen this one before. That's my cousin Trevor. We used to sing together as boy sopranos, and that was at Her Majesty's Theatre here in Adelaide when it was called the Tivoli, long before what it is now. We actually made a record. Oh gosh, how'd you find that one? In 1966. I think this shot was taken by TV Guide, which was the local TV magazine, and I was auditioning for one of the Tonight shows, I think.
Oh.
Gee, that's really, look, a teenage performer. Yeah, I reckon I was about 18 then, probably. Oh, well, I really started in television hosting a Saturday morning live-to-air show, which was called Children's Channel 10, of all weird things, with Veronica Overton in the dress there, and Rita Street was a witch, and we lived in a castle, had a live studio audience, and went to air on Saturday morning, unrehearsed totally, including this segment. I used to ask the children riddles, and because it was live to air, there was no way to censor what they would actually say to you, and we got some very odd questions. I actually had a fan card.
Could you tell us a little bit about that haircut, Malcolm?
I've always had a very similar lot of hair. It's thinning now with age, sadly. But I can't believe but through the years I've had big bouffs of hair, and when it was fashionable to have that. Crazy, isn't it?
Can I get a copy of the fan card? That'd be great.
I played 4 characters in this show, and it was one of the first sort of major stage productions I did called I Love You, Humphrey B. Oh, gosh, where'd you find this? I know what this is. So when I started working on Here's Humphrey, which was the program I'd worked on for about 15 years, I think. Oh, there's hair. Look at that hair.
Look at the outfit.
We'd go out and film all the outside stuff on a cine camera that would be edited into the studio. We were still in black and white then, before we went to colour in 1975. Oh, what a good-looking bloke. Oh, okay.
This is you out in the bush.
Yeah, I vaguely remember this. So again, we'd go from a studio shot with Humphrey Bear, and Malcolm would go out for a walk or something, and we'd cut to this film footage, which was sort of weird in a way because there was no real logic with any of it a lot of the time, and it was just a filler segment. Or we might have been talking about ants or something. That looks like an anthill. The cine camera that filmed all this was her name was Pat. She was the only female cine cameraman in Australia at the time, and she recorded a lot of bushfires and all sorts of things. Put herself in some awful predicaments.
Whoa.
Oh, speaking of awful predicaments, so I was working at a place called the Old King's Music Hall at night doing shows, and they wanted me to play like a music hall villain. And sped up film like in the old movies. So this had sort of type music underneath it all.
How long did this take?
No, sorry, that was...
How long did this take to film?
Pretty quick.
Oh, fair
It was
enough.
first shot every time, sort of stuff, and then sped up, of course.
Right.
Oh, yes. Sydney Sly, that was the name of the character. He was too fearsome for children. Oh, this is when you could actually advertise within children's television programs. I actually remember this because they got me to drive this boat, if drive is the right word, on the River Murray, and I'd never driven it before. There was no OH&S in those days, sadly. And this, sort of amazingly, this was, again, all shot, one shot takes and cut. Literally, the film was cut and edited together with a glue so that it wouldn't, so it would go through the gate properly. And so we would do, when this went to air, we would be talking through this again with all that old-fashioned sort of background music. And this would have been probably in about 1972, I reckon, because we went to colour in Australia in 1975. So it's a long time ago. But this was, the idea of this was that, if I get it right, Sydney Sly was trying to steal the orange juice from a party going on the boat that Humphrey Bear was attending. Once he stole it, he wanted to speed down the river with all the boxes, all the extra boxes that he had. I think he only achieved one bottle or something of orange juice at the time. These are very early days in children's television, as you might imagine. But this is what I meant. There was no occupational health and safety.
Right.
I'd never, ever steered a speedboat before. And this is on the mighty River Murray here in South Australia, which is, you know, pretty full on.
Did they give you a tutorial before you did it?
Yeah, there was sort of a written script. We'd sort of get a vague idea of what they wanted, but quite frankly, most of it was made up on the spot. And the quality of film, I actually found all these old films in being tossed out when we went to colour, because obviously they wouldn't play black and white anymore. And I posted these during Facebook, on Facebook, I think. Is that where you found them?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, okay. During COVID, because, you know, what did we do during COVID? We all posted pictures and stuff of ourselves.
Yeah.
True.
So I guess that's what all that was about. And obviously Sydney Sly always got caught in the end. I don't know how many we made segments with Sydney Sly being the music hall sort of villain character, but yeah, it was a bit. They were certainly different.
How long were you on the Humphrey show for?
I started in, I think, 1973 and was on the show right until 1985. But then after that, I did a lot of extra stuff with the Bear and toured and all that sort of stuff. I think it might be time for a commercial break. You're going to ask me more questions. Why don't you throw to the break?
Yeah, well, we'll be right back after the break and you'll see some more questions from the rest of the crew.
Can't wait.
Keep yourself warm till then.
You got to say we'll be back in a tick.
We'll be back in a tick. My bad.
Danger, danger, danger. Welcome back to Our Time. I've just discovered what the crew have worked out here. They've gone through my Facebook and Instagram account and found a whole lot of clips that I posted during COVID when we didn't know what else to do. So we have two of our other floor managers here at the moment. Just introduce yourself and what you do.
Yep, so I'm Bevan Schutz. I do a little bit of floor managing here. I came here about 2-3 months ago to prepare for another TV show I'm working on called The Filmmaker Studio, also Channel 44, and I've stuck around and it's been pretty good.
Excellent. Well,
like
that's
it.
always good.
I'm Alexandra Todorashko, but everyone basically calls me Sasha.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm Ukrainian, so it's kind of...
See, I'm learning more and more.
Yeah, there you go. In a couple months, I would have been here for a year now, which is kind of crazy to think about. I've done assistant directing, floor managing, a bit of camera work, just anything really that needs to be done. And it's been a really great experience. I love it here.
Well, see, people watching the program don't necessarily know who's behind the scenes. And this is a great way to find out. All right, ask me a question.
Right, so before we left off, we were looking at the Here's Humphrey stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we've got some media to pick up from where we were going with it. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Is that lipstick on your face?
It wouldn't have been lips. It would have been Carmen grease paint, I would think. I think I'm singing I Feel Sick or something weird like that. This is with Here's Humphrey. We went through a whole series. This was colour. This is when we first went to colour. And this was Studio 1 at Channel 9.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Yeah, well, we all played different characters and different things. I'm the one in red and blue, and Penny Ann Smith was who I was working with. It was, that's Judy Dick, and I remember this. We were trying to get Humphrey to dance for us. I think that was the business behind that, and this was what we called in the studio the centre back area. Oh, this was one of Humphrey's house sets. Obviously, I've arrived to wake him up in the morning for some reason.
And
I had a moustache for quite a long time and eventually shaved it off because I thought I looked too old. Vanity. Oh, these are lovely to see. Unfortunately,
all right, can I help
the
you
Humphrey
with
Bear
this?
show went off
Are you
air,
ready for this?
I think sometime in the early 2000s, which was unfortunate because Humphrey was such a wonderful... Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
God.
Look at
You
that.
still got those shorts at home, mate?
No, I don't think I'd fit into
goodness.
those anymore.
Quite a look.
Yes, well, I was a bit thinner then. But Humphrey was such an icon and everybody in Australia knew who Humphrey Bear was. And it was just lovely working with the Bear because it was really like we believed, it's like Santa. We believe that Santa's Santa and we believe very easily that Humphrey was Humphrey. Oh, there was my little
who's
dog,
this precious
George.
thing? George.
This was a story, the whole program was about looking after your animals and bathing them like humans need to be bathed and so do animals need to be bathed. And it was just a process of actually bathing him.
On camera?
On camera, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Was he well behaved for that?
Yeah, he was actually, because he loved being blow-dried with a blow-dryer. A bit energetic there, Malcolm. So a lot of these programs, they weren't scripted as in dialogue, they were scripted as in action or direction. So it would say sort of Malcolm Humphrey or whoever was the host, would do whatever, like
do a
Malcolm
little
tries
jig.
to turn a cartwheel there would be what it would have said. Oh, this was a bit of a Camp King.
This should be your hairstyle most of
You
the time.
think?
I think we need to get you a
We need to
throne
get
as
you back
well.
in this.
If I don't dye it anymore, no, that's more my style, I think. I was obviously a swaggy there. We all played different characters. Once the script writers realised that we did have script writers, that we could do diverse things, they would write these sort of things into the program.
So most of this is just improvisation, I take it.
Yeah, improvising with an action script. Oh, I remember this. This would have been, I think this was the first chroma key. So I was in the studio set there, and Humphrey and Judy Dick, her name was in another part of the studio. So we were sort of looking at different monitors to try and look in the right place at the right time, because we're in completely different parts. And in those days, chroma keys were done on blue. Now, of course, you use green screen like we've got in the studio here. Yeah, that was sort of one of the special whatevers.
It's impressive recording both at the same time.
Yeah,
Back then.
yeah, just switching from camera to camera.
First of all, like I said, my voice is too low.
So, I mean, this is the early days of this type of television. Oh, thanks for finding those. It's really great to see them all again.
There's a lot more where that came from, I think.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next lot. And who is going to interview me next?
We are.
Yes.
Very
Interviewing
clever that
Malcolm.
was.
We are interviewing. Yeah. Are you interviewing Malcolm? I think we are.
Yeah, well, please introduce yourself.
Okay, well, I'm Ruben Carnaby. I've been doing live switching and directing Our Time for a couple months now. I'd forgotten.
You've
It's,
been our new director, I guess.
Yes, I've taken over, and it's been good. I don't know why I said "and." That's all. I'm just live switcher. And
That's
director.
why you're the director, because you don't have to talk up there. Well, you do, because you're talking to everybody all the time on the floor.
It's very strange. Yeah, but it's not like this. No,
No.
I don't have to look them in the eyes.
Now, Andre, you're a very special person here in the studio.
Thank you, Malcolm. I may be special because I think, the only person that's been here longer than you.
That's true.
Technically,
And you're the studio
since
manager.
the start. Yeah, that's right. So, yeah. So
You make it all happen.
Well, that's what they say, apparently.
Well,
we pull it together. Sometimes
yes.
it's, you never know what happens. when
Perhaps
you're
you could
doing
explain,
TV.
though, how Our Time actually started.
So when we built the studios at McGill, and back in 2009, we had a big renovation, and it occurred to me with these wonderful new studios, big green screen space, that what are we going to produce here? And it just so happened at the time that John Gall, who of course is a good long-time friend of yours,
He was.
came with the idea of having Our Time as a show. That he would basically volunteer his time, we'd produce it at the McGill Studios, and it would go to air on Channel 44 as a sort of a community service. And the rest is history. I mean, it's been running now for 15 years.
Well, this is the 15th year of the program.
It is, and we've
Pretty
seen
amazing.
so many crew. Ruben's just one of them, but lots of really fantastic crew who
Absolutely.
come through and learn a lot of things that you can't really learn anywhere else, put it that way.
No, because we're making virtually a live TV show.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, now it's your turn.
Well, Malcolm, from our stalk, our big internet stalk, we found a lot of unusual commercials that you've been working on.
Oh, which I can see now.
Money-consuming,
What? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm a magician, obviously. I think at the time that I was doing another live show at the time, and they wanted somebody to pretend to be a magician, and I still have a moustache there, so I was probably about 28. Something. I'm obviously a bit older here. I remember that. This, their daily papers decided that they would run whatever this was, and a bingo something or other, and this was all shot in Channel 10 studios. Quite.
And tell us about the ads, Malcolm. Were these ads done, because I know at a certain time ads were done live. They're all done live. Were any of these done live to air? This is before tape technology existed.
No, we actually did. Oh, here's another one of with costumes and stuff with an accent and all. because again, that was Dee Dee and I doing a show where we were English Cockneys, so it was with a Cockney accent. Again, people were looking for ways of advertising. That was really what it was. Oh, here's another one. So, look, I got to do the Toyota jump
How did they
in
do
this
it?
one,
They did it
which happened at the very end, I think. The fun thing about doing these sort of things was these were filmed quite expensively, actually, with the, just watch the end here, watch the end, watch the end.
Jump.
Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
And probably all shot on, were they shot on film or on tape?
No, they were shot on tape.
Shot on
These were all
tape,
shot
yeah.
on tape, yeah. I mean, it's sort of funny in a way because what was available in those days, if you were on TV doing anything, I was more or less a kid's TV host in those days, more than an adult host. But the beauty was, if you worked in TV then, you were asked to do anything and everything. And it was wonderful because unlike now with everybody here, learning the business, whether you were an on-air performer or not, learning the industry, there was nowhere to learn it. You had to learn it on the job. So you had to really listen to what you were being told and pick up everything. But how have you learned? How did you learn?
On the job. I mean, it was really just, you know, you get a new show that you're working on or a production, and you just teach yourself what you need to get through to the next stage. Yeah.
What's your ambition, Ruben?
I don't think I've learnt. I think I'm just learning, and it's.
That's humble to say that.
Well, I think it's just the start of the process. Channel 44 is like the big fish in the small pond, and it's really good to be able to work with them. But it's just getting a start and starting to, not to demean it or undermine it, but like it's just.
You've got to start somewhere.
You have to start somewhere.
And actually, the good thing about community television
to learn.
is it does give people that opportunity to express through whether they're on camera presenters or whether they're crewing or producing, gives people a chance to actually do it and put it to air.
That's exactly
You're
right.
on the committee
and
here,
we've
aren't
seen,
you?
yeah. So I was on the board for 6 years. I've left about 3 months ago, but yeah, it's come in leaps and bounds, and it's really it has a very important place in Australia's media
Absolutely.
landscape, which is why the current government is backing it, which is
Yes,
fantastic.
as they should.
Long overdue. Yeah.
Because the real issue with television like this is that if we lose community television, we really lose local television. It's a real shame that there isn't a station in each state of Australia.
That's right, exactly. And speaking about commercials, Malcolm, I think we better go for a break. So we'll be back after this break.
Welcome back to Our Time. This is our special 1 hour episode, and these are our two sound people that work on the show. Just introduce yourself and a little bit about what you do.
I'm Ryan. I've been doing sound for Our Time now for quite a while. I don't actually know specifically.
I reckon
but,
about 2 years.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Time flies. Yeah, I'm a third-year uni student, and yeah, I enjoy doing sound and music for film. So when I got the opportunity to come to Our Time, I hopped in the sound booth, and yeah, been there ever since.
You have. And all we can ever see of you is your head. Like a floating head in a fishbowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my name's Evie. I am...
And you dressed beautifully for tonight.
I did. Well, I learnt from the best, so thought I should.
I love it because so many of you're about to see some of the other people in the studio have got ties on.
Yeah, we wanted to, look very nice.
You do.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm a bit newer to Our Time. I've been here for about a year-ish, and I learnt from this guy, so yeah.
And what's it meant to you working on a program like this?
It's been amazing, honestly, because, there's only so much you can learn in a classroom environment. And with this, we get the chance to interact with all different sorts of people. And for us, mic up all different sorts of clothes, which, some are more challenging than others. So, yeah, no, it's been an amazing step into the industry. And I think for me, anyway, it's given me a lot more confidence to...
Oh, great. Great.
Try and pretend like I know what I'm doing.
Well, no, that's really good to hear, because otherwise there's no point in doing the program. Really.
Exactly.
All right, your turn.
Yes.
What did you find?
Yes, so we have been scouring the internet and we found some clips of you in morning shows, tonight shows, overnight commercials, back when, you know, people actually like watched free-to-air TV. So we're wondering, were all of these like live filming shows, or were some of them pre-recorded?
Okay.
What was the process like?
Well, I guess have a look and see what they are. What have you found? Oh, Our Time. I know that show. I've seen that. Oh, okay. I used to produce an afternoon live show 5 days a week, and we had no budget, so we had to be very clever. Actually, the other guy there is Robin Reinfeldt, who actually was the first host on this program. But I'm doing a craft segment, so this was a glass screen that used to have a map of Australia on it. And that's how the weather people stood behind. Oh, I know what this is. To fill up time, because like I said, we had no budget. I did segments. I was the producer, not the on-air host, but I was used to obviously doing TV stuff. So I did this segment called Malcolm's Mailbag, and that's what the beginning would look like. And so the kids would write in questions. This is before the internet. And I would have to hit the encyclopedias and see what vision we could find or dress up like that. We did lots of these.
Yeah,
but pre-internet, all pre-internet.
Yeah, dang.
Was it always a different
that was about people that sold not real medicines back in the old days. And that something like this would always come up at the end of a Malcolm's Mailbag question saying, write in a letter. It's when you wrote letters to people.
That's so good.
Oh, this was Ernie Sigley, who used to do the Tonight shows here. Oh. Okay. So what would often happen would be there'd be a singer who couldn't get over from interstate at night time. So they go around the show, what can you sing tonight on Adelaide Tonight? And I think this one they actually booked me for because I've got a proper set.
Oh, yeah.
This would have been singing I Write the Songs, I think, which was the big Barry Manilow hit at the time.
Where did you get the green blazer from? That's fantastic.
I've still got that. I actually still do have that somewhere in my... Look at the hair.
That's amazing.
This was... Don't go changing time, please, but you never let me down before, whatever that song is.
So were these all live performances?
Yeah, these were live to air.
Yeah.
So we never saw any of this stuff. This just went straight out. And this would have been at the beginning of having videotapes that you could have at home. And these were big videotape things that you put in a pneumatic tape. This is Anne Wills, who's quite famous here. And she's won 19 Logies. This would have been a comedy sketch, but pre-recorded for the Tonight Show. And they weren't hysterically funny. I think this is something about me taking the pill. They were very obvious. I mean, the sketches were very obvious because, again, I was a barrel boy too once, or quite a few times. The sketches were... Well, they used to call them blackouts, so there'd be a punchline and it would cut to a commercial break or whatever. This was morning television.
How long often did you have to work on these? Because I imagine it would be quite a quick turnover.
Yeah, live to air.
Yeah, right.
Talk it through, do it.
Okay, cool.
A bit like what we're doing now. This is sort of a live to air type program.
No, totally.
Would you say you've done more live to air or more pre-recorded work in your career?
No, more pre-recorded because the Humphreys show was all pre-recorded, and we did. I don't know how many 100 episodes of that I did. These shows, if I was on the program doing something else, these like craft segments. It's making a basket out of stockings. And Jan, who's been on this show, who isn't on TV anymore, but Jan was on recently, just talking about those days. Because they were wonderful. They were live to air from like 10 o'clock till 11 or something like that. And you'd have local people actually telephoning in and all sorts of stuff that we're not getting in TV, that live feel anymore, that it's really happening right now, which is good to know, you know, when it is happening right now. But these were all just sort of nonsense things. Because I've always painted and done crafty things, I was often used on telly doing these sorts of, show people at home how to make stuff. Now you'd go to Instagram and you'd see a reel with somebody doing, you know, whatever they did.
Yeah, you really are a jack of all trades.
Midnight to dawn. I mean, yes. So I think the station must have offered special deals for people to sell their clothes or sofas or holidays or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking to him about, but these were, I would have recorded these, I guess, at night when I went to bed to see what I'd done, because these were all pre-recorded. And then slotted in like commercial advertising is when there wasn't much. Oh, this is something we don't have anymore. Well, there's the year, 1982, telethons. So this is when people would ring up and donate money to different charities. I'm not sure what this one was, but it would all like be for the Children's Hospital or for whatever.
Love the jacket.
This was a this was a game show called You Don't Say, and we had to mime. Oh, it says there, don't drink drive, it's a washing powder. We had to mime the words, and a group of people on the panel had to guess what we were miming.
Wow.
Like really high pressure charades.
Well, it was, but again, it was done like a live show. There was no breaks. And on every episode, I wore waistcoats to be different to everybody else. Like I wear a tie to be different to everybody else, and tonight everyone's wearing ties.
Oh, sorry. Stole your bit.
Or it could be today or this afternoon.
So do you prefer doing live television to pre-recorded television?
I do, actually. Because I come from a theatre background or a live background, being able to have something that's real and just happening in the moment. And I'm very grateful that this program has been able to do that, that it's, you know, in the moment stuff. Because, as you know, we don't edit people in or out or whatever. Oh, well, that goes back to the beginning again.
Okay, I have a question about this.
Sure.
What is that pink stuff?
It's shoe polish, I reckon, and cochineal.
Oh, right.
Huh.
Yeah, because it had to stick. It had to stick to the.
Stick to the glass. Yeah.
And amazingly, though, you know, for years and years and years, people looked at that glass from the front, but didn't realise the picture had been inverted, so that the person behind doing the weather and putting in all the isobars and the temperatures and stuff, which was written with like a white crayon-y thing, was all back to front, so that the person behind, which is usually a female, and Anne Wills was the most famous one, could write behind it. Then they inverted the picture so it was the right way around at home, but not backwards. Everybody thought she wrote backwards, but she didn't.
And like,
that's amazing.
When it comes to pre-recorded TV and like, you know, segment after segment or like, you know, exaggerated bits back to back, how did you have like the energy just to get through that long film time back then? And
It's the job. That's really what it is. It's the job. Because you've got to be sort of plugged in when you need to be and don't be plugged in between. Truth is, when recording a lot of recording stuff, I used to make a lot of macrame things. Just another one of making things like the plant holder. And those, I was often a joke sitting in the audience seats tying knots. But, you know, just keep busy. Keep your brain ticking over.
Yeah. Well, this has been very informative. Thank you.
And welcome back to Our Time with two sartoriously dressed camera people. Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Lockie. I think I would be the newest member of the Our Time crew. I think this is my third episode.
Well, your third session.
Third session.
Because it would be 6 episodes.
True. Yes.
Lucky I'm here.
That's why I'm the new guy. You know, I haven't got a handle on it yet.
I like that.
And yeah, I'm behind the camera. I've been behind pretty much all of them. Today I've been behind on the jib, which is the moving camera, so all those moving shots.
So if anyone bumpy, blame you.
Yeah, if they're terrible, you've got a face now, so
yes.
But I'll hand over to my friend.
I'm Marcello. I have been probably
Beautifully dressed by...
Oh, thank you.
stunning.
I thought,
Your mum?
Malcolm, because it's your 600th episode, I thought I should dress appropriately.
Well, you have, brilliantly, I
Yes.
must say.
I thought so.
Looks dashing.
But yes,
With the ties
Exactly, matching ties pretty much.
and a
as well,
very nice
colourful.
tie.
Yes, it's got flowers on it, matches my undershirt
like
as
that.
well, and matches my little pocket
Yes.
square.
You went to some trouble.
Yes, I went to the effort because you deserve it, Malcolm.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you very much. So what have you found?
So I am also in the camera department here. I'm the most senior member of the camera department at this point because last year it got gutted. So
Because you're old.
Yes, no.
No?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am. But yeah, so probably most experienced camera op here. So if
Big title.
Yeah,
Not the
so-
best though. I think
No,
So-
no,
my short time I've shown.
Well-
so
exactly. So if you know, I like to wrangle everyone together, sort of get the shot composition nice, and so most often that means I'm the one getting yelled at if things don't go well.
There you go. Somebody has to do it.
Unfortunately.
So what have you found?
What have I found? Oh, it's been a brilliant experience working on Our Time. It's giving so much experience for television broadcasts, which is something that now you don't really see, and opportunities are few and far between. And so being able to be hands-on in this studio is just fantastic
Yeah.
experience.
But also working as a team.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
just been good.
Exactly.
I believe that we have uncovered the live session of Humphrey Bear, which was not true before, right? This is the first time it was
All
live.
the other stuff was...
Pre-recorded.
okay. Oh, this was... okay. This was a show called... what was it called? It was called Humphrey Saves the Forest. So the storyline was that this was supposed to be in Humphrey's house, and he loved living in his house, but somebody wanted to buy his forest. Oh, this fella.
So that's your costume there, Malcolm.
That is, yeah.
That's a fantastic bowl cat.
Yes. No, I'm the woman. No. Stevie, who I worked with a lot. Yeah, he was the one who wanted to chop down Humphrey's tree where he lived in the storyline of the show. And that played in 1991. Oh, did you find this?
Yeah.
I know what this is too. This was a show called The Ice Show live across Australia in '84, so that dates it. We're all on ice skates, and we taught Humphrey to skate for that. And I actually learnt to skate for it as well, although I'm not doing much skating there. Oh, that was a routine called Kiss My Bum routine, where he was saying kiss my elbow, I fell over, kiss my elbow, kiss my nose, kiss my whatever.
Is that you there? Is that you skating?
Yes. So this was, if you have ever, any old movies, buffs would know Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, and he's dressed as Ginger Rogers, and every time we did a turn or whatever, he ripped off part of my costume.
Ooh, that's a bit... was this kids' TV, was it?
Yeah, it was one of those silly things. So that was basically, they were two shows with the ice skating stuff that we got the Bear to ice skate for. We had a huge group of people doing all of that, and that led to quite an interesting career working on ice. Now go on, tell me you found that too.
I believe we have.
Oh really? What have you found?
Oh,
Pretty. Who is that young bloke? Bit sparkly.
handsome young devil.
Oh, okay. Oh, those previous clips came from this show, which was the Ice Show live across in '84. It was a variety show for a family market. This is like a show girly boy number. And Humphrey and I sort of interspersed big production numbers like this, which was supposed to be Winter Wonderland, where everyone was skating. There's a horse skating there. Oh, this is me singing and skating with a girl.
Fantastic.
So you've talked about most of the stuff's been on the fly. How on the fly was the ice skating? Did you have time to learn?
Very
or?
much rehearsed.
Yeah.
And, I actually did learn properly to skate, although I'm not skating much there because I'm singing. No, that was On the Wings of Love. Oh, this was in the show too. This was a magic act. That stripy thing at the back I appeared from, and this is called the Circle Box Illusion. See, it's empty, definitely empty. And the box is empty. It was Arabian. It was like an Arabian Nights production. But there was altogether about 28 people in the show, and I produced it along with Neil and Peter Swans, who owned the ice arena here in that. Oh, there's my little dog.
That's your dog?
My little dog, yeah. It was in the previous thing. I became, from that show, the ringmaster for the Moscow Circus on Ice. And I had already gone to join another show, and they shot all that in the studio at Channel 9 in Melbourne. And this was it was an enormous show, all from Russia. And I had to learn all their Russian names to introduce them.
Did you have to speak Russian, or?
Well, I did in their name. Oh, a few, like Dobry Nochi, good night, and a few other things. That's Torval and Dean, who I also was the on ice compere for their world tour. They had won the Olympic Games with the perfect score. Oh, and I did a lot of other ice shows with singing something there. Oh, you're not can't take my eyes off you. And so all sorts of different stuff.
Yeah, beautiful.
So what you're saying, Malcolm, is that you're a multi-talented man. You can sing and skate.
Well, in a long lifetime, it's just a matter of... Oh, yeah, actually, I'm one of the few people that do that, strangely enough. Because often the ice is quite bumpy, you know, because it's pipes underneath.
So you can't keep a note.
Yeah, sometimes you've really got to watch yourself. But I never did anything that clever. I was just there, working with all the girls. Nice.
I see. And
amazing that you found all that stuff.
Yeah.
The truth is I posted all this during COVID, so I suppose somebody will find it eventually.
Yeah,
well, and we did. So.
You did. Thank you so much for dressing up.
Thank you for having us.
So
that's all right.
Brilliant tonight.
Just for you, Malcolm.
And
today.
I believe we have to step off now and take a break. And I'm
you
sure
have to throw to the commercial.
Yeah, and we will be back with more clips.
That camera there. Welcome back to Our Time. And now, our final two people. Introduce yourself, because you're the pretty one. Oh, sorry.
My name is Isabella Sweff. I've been doing Our Time. I came in a few times last year, but I've only really started doing it a lot more this year.
What makes you keep coming back?
It's a lot of fun, and the people are really nice. So
well,
and it's always very interesting watching you talk to more people about their interesting stories. So that's cool.
Oh, well, that's always good.
Yeah.
Now, you're not from here.
No.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colorado in the United States.
And that's your name, Colorado?
Well, my name is Gideon. And I'm actually here on a semester exchange.
Yeah.
Got here back in February. I'll be here till July, which is creeping up on us, I dare say.
I know.
And
when are you coming back?
Well, hopefully soon. Hopefully I'm not forced to.
Okay.
But all around, I've really loved my time down here, and especially with everybody over here, because...
Was it what you thought it would be, coming to Australia?
Yeah, in some ways. In other aspects, this is the largest city I've ever lived in, so...
Oh, really?
It kind of threw me off.
I think we think everybody lives in a huge city in America. Yeah, crazy as that seems.
Yeah, my hometown only had about 5,000 people in it, so...
Oh, okay. Well, you don't know anything about me, which is interesting. So did you do all the research? Where did you find things?
Yeah, that's right. So we have gone through all your old videos and photos, and we have seen that you have got a big passion for the stage, and we just wanted to ask you, where did your passion for a live theatre start?
Okay. Well, I really started when I was just a small kid, but this was a theatre restaurant I worked at for 10 years, actually.
Oh, cool.
Called the Bull and Bush. I was the chairman there, probably the youngest chairman in Australia to do this type of more English music hall type stuff.
Mr. Spiffy over here got the red waistcoat on there.
Fancy suit.
Well, I think this would have been at the Adelaide Town Hall. For 25 years we did seniors concerts. This is one of my pantos. I'm playing the man who looks after a dragon.
Oh my God.
As you do, you know.
And And in a lot of this, one thing that we found is you've done a lot of different kinds of productions all over the world. And so as we cycle through these, like...
Well, these were here in Adelaide, in Australia. But I love character playing. This is one of my favourite characters because it's a panto dame character, which I don't know if you have in America, but pantos, English pantos usually had a man dressed as a woman, but really being a clown. And so this character is really sort of a clown character, if you like. This is one of my favourite shows. This was Treasure Island, and there's a whole lot of Mrs. Talk-A-Lot characters, and she was one of them. Intelligent that she was in that clip, her hands are tied up. But there's another one from Aladdin. There's a lot of Mrs. Talk-A-Lots, and we used to get people up from the audience to do some daft little thing, like in this case it was learning to belly dance.
Oh,
and they put on these apron things, which are those costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Mrs. Talk-A-Lot with the genies.
Purple wig.
I'm missing Aladdin and the princess.
Oh, no, natural. It was natural.
And would you say that a lot of this is like inspired by kind of the Shakespearean style, or?
Yes, it's overacting, basically, if we're honest, but it's for humour. You know, it's a humorous, it is supposed to be a humorous thing. And that's, you know, what the whole thing is about. Another show we wrote called Which Witch is Which, and I was a witch wizard or something who'd been on holidays.
Is that a real car back there, or is that a...
Yeah, sure. I'm a rat here.
Oh.
And the other person's Anthony O'Donoghue playing Come Here Mouse. And this, I think this is one of the routines, like the Who's on first, I don't know, is on second. Yeah. It was, when I say come here, I want you to come here, not over there, but whatever it was. Yeah, that was a very hot show, that show, in big padded costume.
That was what I was thinking.
I can imagine you got to have the AC cranked up to the max on.
Well, there isn't,
backstage.
you know. Oh, yes, backstage, yes. I think we shot this as a TV thing. Oh, this was in another theatre restaurant show at the Bull and Bush. I was playing a character called Billy Ballroom, who was performing at a reunion of, I think it says it on the sign there, of Natural High School.
You look a little bit like you're about to shimmy down with a thank you so much.
Well, it's sort of like that, yes. I did shimmy down into the audience and did naughty things. This was in Singapore, I think.
Oh.
Are you being an elf there?
Yeah, I'm a naughty elf.
Is that for Christmas at all, or just
you can't say Christmas.
Fairies.
And if I remember rightly, the reason was because he never got the bike he asked Santa for, but Santa took it to the wrong address because he wrote the wrong address or something.
Okay.
I don't know, deep and meaningful. This lady was really my mentor. I saw her when I was 4 years old in a pantomime show in a theatre, and I ended up working with her basically my entire life. She was like a show business mother. A theatre restaurant used to be big. Now it's sort of become cabaret, but these shows, this was called Up Your Toga. And I played the lead role in it, who was the rightful ruler of Rome, who'd been taken, I'm naughty there, and this is Anne Wills, who's quite famous throughout Australia, the lady that won 19 ladies.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
One thing that I've been wondering about is you mentioned a lot of people during these shows, but who's someone that you haven't mentioned over the course of these clips that we've seen today that you that you're thankful for being able to have worked with?
I'm very grateful to have worked with really everybody. I've got on well with everybody, but we all learn from each other. You know, this is a really important thing for us to do. And I started my life as a singer when I was just 16, professionally, and it just all grew from there. That trick in life is, truthfully, say yes to everything, and then you get led into all sorts of different areas. I think we're getting a wind-up.
Unfortunately so. But...
So you know what you have to do.
Oh yeah, we gotta head it out, and we'll be right back after the break.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Amazing. Oh, hang on, there's...
Did we all shoot right?
Absolutely. Amazing, amazing. Oh, there's more, there's more. Hey guys, thank you so much. What a real surprise. I thought you were just going to ask me a lot of funny questions. I didn't realise there'd be all that vision. So thank you for going to all that trouble, because I know how long it takes to do all that. But it's been just wonderful working with you all. And also the family feel that this, what you've started off and what all you guys have been part of is really a family feel. So it's such a joy for me to come out and do this and to have lived the life I've lived also with a lot of people that have become sort of family over the years. So I hope that you feel the same at home, that you've enjoyed the guests that we've had on the show and actually meeting these guys and knowing exactly what they do to make the show possible to come into wherever you watch it, on whichever platform. And thank you very much, Andre, for everything you've done over the years.
You're very welcome, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Happy 600th, Malcolm.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Amazing. I can't believe it either. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for watching Our Time and for being part of it for all this time. So until next time, 640th episode. We'll see you then. Thanks. Keep yourself nice till then, except this lot won't, because they're going to have a party.